remembers me.
Hi family, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please consider showing some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share. And if you're returning, thank you. You already know what to do. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Welcome back to Conversation and Reflection. In continued celebration of Black History Month, I want to take a moment to conversate and reflect on This Soil Knows Our Names. First, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the shares. It truly means a lot to me. Because this song isn't just music, it's message, it's memory, it's foundation. And the message is clear, it's important, and it deserves to be spoken about. So let's get into it. The soil knows our names, before the streets had names, before the buildings had plaques, before the textbooks told the truth. The soil already knew. And while we celebrate Black History Month, I need to say something clearly. Black history is American history. It is celebrated every day. You cannot remove the foundation and expect the house to stand. After slavery, we didn't wait for permission. We built railroads, we engineered systems, we developed agriculture, we built roads, cities, infrastructure. And when freedom came, we didn't disappear. We innovated, we created, we transformed America. And when doors were closed, we built our own. After slavery, many freed Black men worked building and maintaining railroads. Porters, conductors, engineers. They formed unions. They built middle-class stability. They helped move this country forward, literally. We created Black-owned banks, Black-owned insurance companies, Black-owned schools, hospitals, newspapers, entire communities like Greenwood and Tulsa, known as Black Wall Street. By the early 1900s, over 35 square blocks, 300 plus Black-owned businesses, hotels, theaters, law offices, grocery stores, a hospital, a school system, a bank, millionaires. It was one of the wealthiest Black communities in America. In 1921, it was destroyed in what is now called Tulsa Race Massacre. Homes burned, businesses destroyed, airplanes reportedly dropped incendiary devices, hundreds killed, exact numbers still debated. Generational wealth erased, insurance claims were denied. Rosewood, a thriving Black town in Florida, destroyed during Rosewood Massacre, homes burned, residents killed, survivors fled, town erased. Wilmington in 1898, white supremacists overthrew a legitimately elected interracial government. Black-owned businesses destroyed, Black leaders exiled or killed. It is considered the only successful coup in U.S. history. Despite segregation, violence, and systemic exclusion from white institutions, Black communities created. We rebuilt. We were fighters. We were resilient. We are not a footnote. We are the foundation. Before modern operating rooms, Dr. Daniel Hale Williams was performing heart surgery. Before blood banks, Dr. Charles Drew perfected plasma storage. Let's talk about invention in medicine and how they impact our everyday lives. Because these aren't just historical facts. They are systems we use right now. Garrett Morgan, the traffic light, and the gas mask that saved lives. Dr. Charles Drew, father of modern blood banking, developed large-scale blood plasma preservation techniques, directed the first American Red Cross blood bank, helped establish modern blood storage systems. Every hospital blood bank today builds on his research. Elijah McCoy, lubrication systems for engines. Ever heard the phrase, the real McCoy? That's him. Lewis Latimer improved the light bulb filament. Without him, light wouldn't last. Frederick McKinley Jones, refrigerated transportation. That's how food moves across this country today. Granville T. Woods, railway telegraph systems. Train communication and safety. Marie Van Britten Brown, the home security system. Dr. Shirley Jackson, foundational research for caller ID, touch-tone phones, fiber optics. George Washington Carver, agricultural science that transformed farming. Dr. Mark Dean, co-creator of the personal computer architecture, helped develop the IBM PC, co-created the ISA bus, allowing devices like printers and keyboards to connect. He holds multiple patents foundational to modern computing. Without scalable personal computing, AI as we know it wouldn't exist. Dr. Ayanna Howard, leader in robotics and AI systems, former NASA engineer, develops AI systems for accessibility and robotics. She is the dean at Ohio State College of Engineering. Her work advances real-world AI applications in robotics. Dr. Lewis T. Wright, pioneer in modern surgical techniques, introduced intradermal vaccination techniques, advanced antibiotic use, served as the first Black police surgeon in New York City. Annie Turnbow Malone was a Black businesswoman, chemist, and hair care pioneer in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Before Madam C.J. Walker built her empire, she worked as a sales agent for Annie Turnbow Malone. Malone created a successful line of hair care products designed specifically for Black women. This was at a time when very few products existed for our hair texture. Her company was called Poro. Malone built the Poro College in St. Louis, a manufacturing plant, a training school for Black women, and a nationwide sales network. She trained thousands of Black women to become financially independent. At one point, her business was worth millions in the early 1900s. She was one of the first Black female millionaires in America. Madam C.J. Walker, born Sarah Breedlove, worked as a sales agent under Annie Malone's Poro system. There was later tension when Walker created her own competing product line. But historically, Annie Turnbow Malone was already a successful entrepreneur before Walker's rise. She helped lay the blueprint. Let's talk about aviation. Dr. George Carruthers. He invented the ultraviolet camera spectrograph used on Apollo 16, which helped capture images of Earth's atmosphere and deep space. His technology flew to the moon. Willa Brown, first Black woman to earn a commercial pilot's license in the U.S., helped recruit and train pilots for what became the Tuskegee Airmen. She helped open the cockpit. Tuskegee Airmen, first Black military aviators in the U.S. Army Air Corps, helped dismantle the myth that Black men couldn't fly combat missions. Their excellence helped push forward military desegregation. Dr. April Erickson, first Black woman to receive a PhD in mechanical engineering from NASA, worked on spacecraft and satellite systems. She helped design systems that orbit Earth, what we use today that connects back. Modern air traffic training pipelines trace back to Tuskegee Airmen excellence. Satellite systems and aerospace engineering include contributions from Black NASA engineers. Military aviation integration was accelerated by Black aviator performance. Aerospace research tools like Carruthers' UV camera shaped modern space exploration technology. When we talk about aviation, we have to talk about Bessie Coleman earning her license when America refused to teach her, and Dr. Mae Jemison taking us into space. From the runway to orbit, Black Americans didn't just ride the future, we engineered it. From the railroads to the sky, the soil knows our names. Let's get more into our financial fight. Freedmen's Savings Bank was established in 1865 after the Civil War to serve formerly enslaved people. Not fully Black owned or controlled, it was mismanaged and collapsed in 1874. Its failure devastated many Black families financially. That collapse is part of why Black-owned banks became so critical later. In 1888, the first Black-owned and operated bank in the United States was founded in Washington, D.C. by John Whitelaw Lewis. Capital Savings Bank is widely recognized as the first successful Black-owned and chartered bank in the United States. Finally, let's talk about music. Country music, created in part by Black banjo traditions from West Africa. Rock and roll, Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Blues, the foundation of American music. Jazz, Black innovation. R&B, Black innovation. Gospel, Black innovation. Hip-hop, Black innovation. Even the instruments and rhythms that shaped American sound came from us. The soil knows. From the railroads to the highways to aviation to space to music, we moved this country forward. These aren't side notes, they are pillars. We were fighters, we were innovators, we were resilient, and we are still here. And right now, in my hometown of Philadelphia, history is still being made. Carter's Cheesesteaks has become the first Black-owned business to open in Chinatown. The owner, Garci, didn't just open a restaurant. He purchased the entire building and filled it with other Black-owned businesses. That's ownership, that's vision, that's economic power. We are still here. We are still building. We are still making history. From railroads to restaurants, the soil knows our names. And speaking of building and protecting our homes, this segment is sponsored by Pamper InStyle and their chemical-free cleaning squad, using what God created to care for what He has blessed. Beautiful. I'm Jasmine Bloom by Pamper InStyle. I don't just clean messes, I handle real life. Dust, dirt, spider residue, baseboards collect what most people never see. That buildup attracts insects, and where there are insects, spiders follow. And when life gets creative, we step in. Available in multiple scents, because your home deserves options. We're not a 1-cent household. Pamper your space the natural way. All of the cleaners smell beautiful, and they work. They help cut through buildup on baseboards, grease, grime, and everyday surface mess. They're made with natural ingredients that help discourage bugs and support a cleaner, fresher space, inside and out. Perfect for your entire home. Right now, use code JourNee10 at pnseb.com for 10% off when you buy 2. The link is in the description. Pamper your space. Protect your peace with Pamper InStyle's amazing cleaning squad. Let's continue to close this video out. I want to be clear. This is not about hate. This is not about politics. This is about truth. Black history is American history. These were only a few stories. I encourage you to learn more, dig deeper, educate yourself and others about the foundation of this great nation. From the railroads to the sky to the streets of Philly, the soil knows our names. I want to say thank you to Pamper InStyle for supporting my channel and sponsoring this video. Your partnership means a lot, and I truly appreciate you helping me bring this content to life. Thank you for listening. I truly hope you enjoyed this segment of Conversation and Reflection. If this spoke to you, please comment, like, and share. Let's keep the conversation going. And if you'd like to support JourNee Music, please visit my website at journeemusic.com. The link is in the description below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for building with me. This is JourNee. Shalom, and I'll see you next time.
This ain't hate, this is clarity. This ain't anger, it's fact. You don't honor black history by pretending we all share the same past. Stand with us, not on us. Learn before you claim. Culture without context is theft with a different name. The soil